Hi everyone, Angela here. My reversible bucket hat pattern is now available in 3 sizes. This pattern has been upgraded with full written instructions featuring color photos plus a detailed step-by-step video tutorial to help guide you through every stage of making your own beautiful bucket hat. This is a great beginner-friendly project, and I'll show you all the tips and techniques to help you achieve a professional finish. With its reversible design, you'll create a stylish hat with 2 looks in one. To make sure you receive a genuine Notches Sewing PDF pattern, please only purchase from my official website, Notches Sewing, or my Etsy shop, Notches Sewing Studio. Also, I do not sell any acrylic templates. You can find the link for this pattern below this video and in the description, or you can scan the QR code on screen. In this video, I'll show you a preview of the tutorial. I'm using 2 100% cotton prints that I've washed, dried, and pressed. The fabric is folded in half, and I'm stacking them so that the folded edges line up perfectly. To cut out all the fabric pieces, you can trace all around and cut out with scissors or carefully use a rotary blade. I'm using my favorite Kai 6-inch embroidery scissors to clip the notches. To give the hat some body, I'm using a medium weight, non-woven fusible interfacing with the glue on one side. You only need to cut interfacing for one side of the hat. Cut the interfacing pieces and clip the notches. With the interfacing piece glued side up, place the wrong side of the matching main fabric piece on top. So that you don't get any adhesive on your iron, place a Teflon sheet over the fabric and press together. Trim away any excess interfacing to keep the seams accurate. Repeat for the main crown and brim pieces. I'm using the Brother in Novice A150. The link for this and the tools I use are down in the description below. I'm turning on the automatic backstitch. It'll appear on the screen here. On the presser foot, here's the line for 3/8 of an inch. Using a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, stitch together all the side seams, backstitching at each end. To make stitching easier, we'll clip small notches across the top of the crown. Fold in half, aligning the sides and top edges. Then clip small notches through all the layers about 1/2 inch apart. Make sure the notches are no more than 1/4 inch long. The triangular notches make it easy to locate the center. Press the side seams open flat, then repeat with the other crown and both brim pieces. If you're finding this video helpful, make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on all notifications, and leave a comment below. As always, I'd love to know where you're watching from. You can also show your support by becoming a member or tapping the thanks button down below. With right sides together, match the triangular notches on the top piece with the ones on the crown and clip together. Clip all around if you need to, and repeat with the contrast fabric. Open up the contrast brim and place the main brim on top with right sides together. Clip all around if you need to. Turn off the automatic backstitch and increase the stitch length to 3. It's a little easier to start your stitching from the side as the seam is straighter here. Using a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, stitch all around. There's no need to backstitch, just overlap about 1/2 an inch to finish. You may find it easier to control by putting your hand in between the layers. Keep the outer edges aligned and keep stretching the top of the crown a bit. You can see the cuts allow the seam to sit better. I'm lining up the seam with the center of the left side of the presser foot. Edge stitch all around, back stitching at the start and finish. Keep pulling on either side to keep the seam flat. You can sew a narrower or wider top stitch if you like. Once done, repeat with the contrast fabric. Using a 1/4 inch seam allowance, stitch together the outer edge of the brim. Again, there's no need to backstitch, just overlap about 1/2 inch to finish. Then top stitch the entire brim. Place the brim inside, match all the notches, and clip all around. Stitch together using a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. You don't need to backstitch. Locate the center back where the top stitching starts, then turn the main fabric right side out and locate the center back notch. Put the main hat inside with right sides together, match the back notches, and clip together. From the center back, measure over about 1.5 inches and pin the layers together. Then do the same on the other side. We'll leave an opening between the pins to turn the hat. Flip over and push in so that the contrast fabric is on the inside. This way we can see the previous stitch line. Match the edges, seams, and notches and clip all around. And so there's no confusion, remove the clip between the pins. Start with the back stitch at this pin, stitch all around, and finish with the back stitch at this pin. Sew just to the left of the previous stitching. Go in through the opening and carefully turn the hat right side out. On the contrast side, make sure the seam is nice and flat where the opening is. On the main side, fold in the seam allowance of the opening. Carefully place the fold so that it just covers the seam line and pin in place. Start the edge stitching so that it's directly below the edge stitching at the top. I'm lining up the folded edge with my 1/8 inch mark on my presser foot. Stitch all around, back stitching at the start and finish. While stitching, pull both sides of the crown taut while holding on to the brim. These few extra steps will give your hat a beautiful professional finish, especially when using a directional print. The full step-by-step tutorial with all the details is included with the pattern. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel for more sewing tutorials and my website for more fun projects. Thanks again for watching, take care, and happy sewing!